Hello, welcome to Fife College. My name is Mark Fleming. I'm the Academic and Quality Manager for the Department of Construction Crafts and Built Environment. Obviously this is not the induction we would all hoped for, certainly when most of us applied for the courses some time ago. But obviously we've got a global pandemic on the go, so it's a change for us at this moment in time to embark on online learning, online enrolments. And meeting your teachers and classmates for the first time online, which might be a bit of a strange experience for some of you, but hopefully through certainly the next couple of weeks, and as we progress to face-to-face teaching, hopefully during October, that we're able to interact on a face-to-face basis, meet our peers and our classmates face-to-face, and obviously give ourselves that support network that we've all come to college to be part of, that kind of community of learners. I don't want to take too much time up today with small talk or anything like that, but it's really just to introduce yourself to me, Mark Fleming, your Academic and Quality Manager. Within our department, we've got an Academic and Quality Head, Dennis Savage, and we've got an Academic and Quality Lead, Fraser Walker, who I'm sure over the weeks and months ahead you'll get the opportunity to meet. Obviously today is about meeting your kind of key lecturers, as it were, or named contacts, who will really be your first port of call for any kind of small queries that they can divert your query to some of our support departments, or indeed myself. Really looking forward to hopefully establishing these relationships with you over the weeks ahead. I know it's been quite difficult for a lot of staff and students over the past few months, but from those of you who may have been school leavers, to not have the opportunity to sit final exams and complete your studies in the manner in which you would have done, has probably left quite a bit of a void in terms of your education over the past little while. So we're well aware of what that entails, and what hopefully in the weeks ahead we'll start rebuilding those skills, and that's what we as Fife College have an extensive range of resources available to support. What I would also draw your attention to is some of our college values, which are very important, and probably at the core of what we do as a college, and these are being students. One of the first values is being student centred. So everything we try to do for the college in terms of learning and teaching is student centred. We're ambitious as an organisation, although we're a reasonably sized college, in a small area in Scotland and Fife. We have ambitions. We do want to, open ourselves up to, new areas, new USPs, as well as, hitting international markets, in the not too distant future. So again, we are ambitious, and we expect you to be ambitious as well. Another one of our values is being inclusive. As a society, every bit as much as a community of students and staff, inclusive, being inclusive is a main part of what we do as a college, and a lot of that stems from being respectful and understanding, different needs and abilities of both your peers, the staff, and other students within the vicinity of our college. We're collaborative. That's another one of our values. We collaborate with other colleges, we collaborate with industry, and we expect you as a group of students to collaborate with each other. Find yourself some employer links. We've got employer links here we can help support, but enter your studies with that word collaboration in mind. I think that's a key principle, particularly now that we're working on a blended level model, where you are working both online and hopefully in the not too distant future in class as well. So being collaborative is very important, and hopefully over the weeks ahead you'll begin establishing collaborative practices both in our kind of digital sphere as well as externally. Another one of our values is integrity. Everything we do, we should be upholding our principles of integrity in terms of making sure that we are doing things correctly, doing things properly, and upholding our responsibilities to you. But again, this is a two-way thing, and we ask that as students you operate in that manner as well, with integrity, and again verging on that kind of respect angle as well. And the last one of our values is innovative. Okay, so as a college we're big on innovation. We've got a lot of work going on in the background just now, and certainly within the construction and engineering sector, that would be regarded as sector leading and providing sector leading facilities for our students. So again, innovative is at the heart of what we do. Innovation is not something new, something shiny. It's where we deploy a systematic process to a problem or a challenge, and that doesn't have to have a predetermined outcome at the end of it. So being on that innovation journey is is quite exciting, because sometimes you don't know what the answer is. You've got to go and find that answer, and that's what true innovation is. And we hope over the weeks and months ahead that you some of these values and principles you'll start seeing come to the fore. But with everything else in mind that's going on right now, I think we need to just acknowledge that we're in the midst of the recovery, hopefully, of a global pandemic. Our teaching methodologies have probably changed quite somewhat from what you would have been expecting. I know some of you will come here to do practical subjects, and it's not practical for us to undertake these right at this moment in time. So you will have, probably a staggered start to some practical activities. But hopefully over the weeks and months ahead, you'll start, getting exposed to what you came here to do, if that affects you in relation to undertaking a practical subject. But what I want to just ask you to work with us. This is a new experience for us all, doing online enrolments and some of the online teaching that you're going to be encountering as well. So we may not get it right first time, and I think we need to acknowledge that. And I think from a staff perspective, we need to acknowledge that there's probably an adjustment required from the students' perspective as well. But that's where the word collaborative comes into play, and where we collaborate with one another, and we're almost co-producers in terms of what our learning looks like. And I think that's quite an exciting place to be, and a very modern approach that hopefully in the years ahead will stand us in good stead. So really work with us, respect each other, respect your peers, respect your staff. You will get that back in abundance from us. You'll get all the support you need from the college, from your staff, as well as from the support services that we offer at Fife College. And I know part of your induction will kind of touch base with a lot of that. So really, I just want to welcome you all to Fife College, and thank you for putting your trust in your education with us at Fife College. We'll do our utmost to ensure that you have a learning experience that you enjoy. But most importantly, I think one thing to remember is it's one thing to sign up for a college course and you get to the end and you don't automatically get a certificate. You have to work hard for it. Signing up for it and enrolling is the easy bit. Anyone can do that. But what happens between now and the end of your studies will determine your future. And I think that's quite an important point to remember, because as a college we have an extensive amount of progression pathways to other courses within the college, as well as university, and in many cases into jobs through our employment support people. So we really need to make you aware of that your qualification will not just end up in your hand at the end of the year. You have to work for this, you have to put effort, and you have to make sacrifice. And if you're not prepared to make sacrifice, you really do need to, kind of evaluate, the whole package of what's going on in your life. We do need to make sacrifices now and again, and taking on a college course. Some of you may already have made that sacrifice by leaving, full-time employment, or, reducing your hours at work, and, credit to you for making that sacrifice. But just be, prepared, for the year that lies ahead, and hopefully, we look forward to, seeing you all very, very soon on campus. And I really just want to wish you all the best. And again, hopefully, we see you very, very soon. Okay, thanks for listening. I know it's not ideal having me sending a video out to you, but fingers crossed, this is the last time I have to do one of these videos, and, I get to meet you all in person very soon. Thank you, and take care.